Hi, my name is Margot Bradley, and I am the Administrative Director of Pennypack Farm and Education Center. Our center is 11 years old now. I'm a founding member of the farm. We have been connected with the Pennsylvania Association for Sustainable Agriculture for way before we even got started. We're committed to sustainable ag on many levels, and we farm organically here at Pennypack Farm. The mission of Pennypack Farm is making sustainable farming an important part of communities. That's sort of a very broad vision, but the way we actualize that is we have sort of three focuses: actual farming, education programs, and through events. And we got started from a community group who wanted a CSA, an organic CSA, community-supported agriculture farm, in their neighborhood. Our education programs range from general cooking programs, kids experiences, growing food, to now we've launched an apprentice farm manager program. We have 2 students enrolled in the program, and the goal is that at the end of 2 years, they will be able to manage a farm similar to our size. And our size is approximately 12 acres under cultivation at any one time. It's important to understand what a CSA really is. It's many crops together. So now it is the 27th of July, and this is what people got. They came and picked up their share, and they were able to get cucumbers, lettuce, eggplant, braising mix, and some tomatoes. They were able to get in much more abundance squash, cabbage, and some bunches of herbs. They were able to go out into the fields and pick 2 quarts of string beans and a pint of tomatillos and a pint of cherry tomatoes. And this is just the beginning of our tomato season. It's the combination of things. It's the way we mix things that everyone comes, they pick up their food, and they leave with a smile on their face. That's what makes it, that's the profitable crop. We do not look at being able to support our infrastructure or capital needs from our profitable, I guess you could look at it profitable, food sales. So all of our capital expenses are fundraised. It's a very important part that we are a nonprofit, community-based, community-owned, because we're a nonprofit organization, and we ask our community members to become very involved and have a very aggressive development campaign. This year, we were, with all of the capital expenditures that we have had here at this second site, we've had to bridge some of that, and Mid-Atlantic was very helpful. We took out a loan for $40,000 from Mid-Atlantic for capital purchases, for equipment purchases. And that was wonderful because with the flexible payment plan, as we raise money through our capital campaigns, we're able to then pay that loan back. It gave us a lot of freedom to be able to make upfront purchases that if we had had to actually wait for every single campaign to be successful, we would not have been able to farm here the first year. And of course, farming here the first year generates the income. I think one of the interesting things about the farm is talking about volunteers. People are dying to get their hands in the soil. Many people around here work for pharmaceutical companies, they're in office parks. We get lots of volunteers, but we also, some just, once they get started, they can't stop. They want to come more regularly on their days off to get the exercise and the community. We have about 4,000 hours of volunteer work that happens on our farm every day. We also do corporate work groups where we can get a lot of hours done. They do things like weed our entire fence line. We provide, they usually bring their own lunches. It works out very well. The other thing we have are work shares at the farm, and primarily these are often younger people or people on fixed incomes, older on fixed incomes. We only charge $80 for the season. They get a full CSA share, but they are our harvesters that come in on our harvest days and work for 2 to 3 hours a day for 24 weeks, 2 or 3 hours per week for 24 weeks in exchange for their share. And we sold out. This year we had 45 of them at our other site, and 25 of them at this site. So that's a really large workforce that comes in. It takes a lot of management.